Now we're going to talk about when and where to use trim tabs and how to do it. All right, so trim tabs in general serve two purposes. One, to level out the boat from uneven load. So you've got 2 or 3 people on the starboard side of the boat, nobody on the port, the boat's going to be leaning to starboard. So if the boat's leaning to starboard, that means you want your port bow to go down. So in order to do that, all you're going to do is put your port bow down. But you notice as I'm putting the port bow down, the starboard indicator lights are going down. So what that actually means, or this is showing, is the blade, the trim tab blade or plane indication of where that trim tab is. Because if you want the port bow to go down, you have to put the starboard trim tab down, which creates lift, which will roll the boat over. Now, these are hydraulic tabs. They don't react super fast like electric tabs, but these are a lot easier to use in most situations. All right, other reason you would use trim tabs is in rough water, and you would put them both down like this. And what that does is it puts more boat in the water to absorb shock from waves, wakes, what have you. And that's something you need to get used to because it does affect the handling of the boat slightly. So I suggest that you practice quite a bit before you become super comfortable with this system. On this specific model of Bennett trim tabs, there's an all up and all down button. I'd be careful with all down because putting trim tabs all the way down, as I said, would affect the performance of the boat. But when you want your tabs up, you don't have to hold anything. You just hit all up and everything will go back to the fully retracted position.